Hello World Wide Web, I'm Dr. Shado, the internet personality of this here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. And in the last video, shit was sad, but it's okay, because there's titties in our future. So, as I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri. Ah! Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I just said, hey Sayori, nice crying spell there, but gotta go, titties await. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that, for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. What is that in the corner? It smells weird. Oh, it's so clean. What she got on some tight fucking leggings. Just putting that out there. Okay, she just showed up in some fucking yoga pants. I cleaned it before you came over, so... That's very considerate of you to do. No, I just didn't want you to find all my porno mags. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Aww. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. And I like cooking, and I like raising children. So, you got any future plans for the next 20 or 30 years? I will gladly help you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatch Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Ooh. I'm sorry? I wasn't thinking for some reason. I'm just spacing out. Yeah, speaking of spacing, there's a space there. I'm just... It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many would stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kinda happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I bought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? I got me some hella dank-ass weed. No, let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that would be really neat. What is the wooden thing, though?
That's for personal use later. Oh, this is a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all.
That's so. It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
Oh geez. This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, it's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems?
It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. Yeah. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
I'm going to tie you to your bed. Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
That's printer paper, Owen. You're stupid. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I want to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It will also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Oh! Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's your marker, Owen. You can write any characters you want.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I meant the words in Japanese. Fuck it. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbons to her desired length. Then she reaches under her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. Looks really fancy.
Well.
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
You're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know.
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
Alright. The thing is, I'm kinda into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. Oh, what am I saying? Wait, don't think I'm weird for this.
You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. Feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow!
Owen! Why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look.
Ah.
She stares at it and noticeably fidgets.
If you're
squeamish, then I'll wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back.
Look at that fucking shit! I've seen that in animes, but it's in the weird animes. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head for her face burning up. Yuri, suck my blood, it's okay.
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry.
Sure, it's a little weird and took me by surprise, but I guess you're just trying to help, right? There's no harm, no foul. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little.
Oh.
She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna take my bloody finger and stick it in your mouth. This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Yeah, it's a pretty stupid thing. It'll definitely change the situation. Now she's gonna just be weirded out by you.
Owen! Did you really just do that?
Now we're even.
Okay, I'll cut my finger and you can suck the blood. Then we'll be even.
Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Owen.
Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? Well, yeah, Erwin. Well, it's either that or dickhead. I have no response to that.
Will you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbons like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great! Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Thanks. It's just something I saw online, Willie. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it.
How did you know that was the next task?
It's a visual novel. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy a paint table tablet.
Ah, that's right. The one thing I forgot. I just bought, like, a fire tablet. That close enough.
One of the items Yuri has asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips and bring it back into my room. Yuri?
Yes?
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Ah, neat. What are you going to write?
Well, it would be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so that we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing.
I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all.
Then why did you say that?
Oh, whoops. It's kind of fun, you know.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person, naked. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. And then they skip over all the best parts and fall asleep during the climax, and I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Oh, embarrassing. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me. That's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her.
Hey.
So we're just doing some, like, little rubby rubs and grabby grabs. And, like, yeah. She looks a bit different from this angle. Just saying. Of course, the straight-on anime character faces always tend to look a little different than kind of curved into the side. can still see it, but it seems like she has a different face, is what I'm saying. It's different enough where I'm like, it's slightly, that's someone cosplaying as Yuri right now. Ah, no. Here you go. I just, alright, that's, there we just put, yeah. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel.
Oh,
Is something wrong?
it's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait, just for a little longer. If this were a soccer game, we'd keep this going for like 10 minutes. It feels really nice.
I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes.
Choke me, Owen.
It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. Sentence. What is happening? Is this the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist sent a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than was just a moment ago.
Ah,
Yuri slowly pulls away. No, bitch! Get!
sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than I expected. I really thought you were gonna fuck up really bad. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add to the lettering now?
Not yet. It needs to dry first. I told you that.
Oh, that's true, but won't that take a while?
Well, I thought we could fall. Perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Phew.
You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done, and I'm also really bad at wording what I'm feeling. I always make everyone around me feel like they've done something terribly wrong.
I see. I am too. Except I make myself feel like I've done something terribly wrong. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
So you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping we'd have extra time after finishing the work.
Well... ...
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. You don't understand shit. You probably have no idea. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. And I'm gonna leave this video here. This has been Doki Doki Literature Club, and we just had a really nice long day with Yuri. And I think The knife was really sharp for other reasons, and she was rolling her sleeve up, and I think there was a comment earlier that really alludes to exactly why that would be. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. 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 So, until next time.